2025, and I have to start it this way.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching, I recently went through my files trying to see what I could get rid of, what could I keep, and I realized I left something unfinished from 2024. It's a promise I did for you guys, and it was, of course, the review for World's End Harem, the thing I did a pitch video on, and even did a full-blown rant, which became its own separate thing. Now you're probably wondering why am I not looking forward to doing this. Well, World's End Harem, as of now, 2025, has yet to be completed. The last chapter has yet to be translated. And, ladies and gentlemen, it is at 123 fucking chapters translated as of now. Yes, I read through all 123 chapters of this fucking thing to not only do the pitch video, but also to kind of talk about this thing in general. And by God almighty, this will be the last fucking time I talk about World's End Harem, or at least the concept it presents, which is actually done better, and why the last man standing, last man on Earth. So, without further ado, World's End Harem. What the hell is it? It is a softcore hentai that is trying its damnedest to basically be philosophical. I am not even fucking joking on that.
Ah, boy, here we go.
Of course, the one thing that really kind of pisses me off is when you actually try to dive into the lore, or at least the lack thereof. And when you actually go to the official timeline of the wiki, it is as bare bones as goddamn possible, showing the years for which the main characters are born, and of course, the actual events of the fucking story. Or at least in this case, what happened when our main characters went to cryostasis. And believe me, when I read this, you're going to be as infuriated as I am in realizing the absolute lack of creativity that, and of course, wasted potential that came from this. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's the timeline. 2040, the man-killer virus breaks out. The United Women's is formed. 2042, someone goes missing. 2043, Murc begins working for the United Women. 2045, main character wakes up from cold sleep. Another main character wakes up from cold sleep. Another main character wakes up from cold sleep. Rito reveals his existence to the world and makes a world declaration that he will create the cure for the man-killer virus. July, a main character attacks a facility in Japan. A main character takes number 4. Zen wakes up from cold sleep. Reveals the plan of the United Women to have a world with only women by eradicating the men.
Excuse me, what?
If this wasn't enough, the actual lore of the United Women is even fucking dumber. Like, I swear to God, I was losing brain cells reading this shit. History of the United Women. After nearly all the men died due to the man-killer virus and anarchy arose, every government in the world formed a League of Nations known as the United Women. UW then dispatched troops to suppress the revolt of the women and began to govern the world. The UW attempts to discover a vaccine for the man-killer virus, but the vaccine one has yet to be found. Sometime later, United Women stops the cold sleep of number 1 to test if he could survive in the world, and it was success. United Women then create a plan to release the others in cold sleep.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Madness. Absolute fucking madness. I'm not even joking on this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but I've pointed this out in the pitch video. You're telling me that the entire world governments, including the communist ones, decide to just okay with a one world government? I do not give a shit what kind of bullshit plot that most hentais have. But when most hentais have better actual grounded backgrounds and lore than your fucking story, then I'm sorry. You have no right to claim that you would work. No, you would fucking not. And this is in the 20-40s? I'm sorry, are you telling me that you had such a lack of concept that you basically went with your dick thinking that, let's try have all these guys, you willful women that want jump to bones. It's like, oh my dear sweet Jesus Christ.
This year we explored the failure of democracy, how the social scientists brought our world to the brink of chaos. We talked about the veterans, how they took control and imposed the stability that has lasted for generations since.
And that's not even the most batshit insane part about this story, because just sit there. Just fucking sit there, because this story gets even weirder, folks. Because during this entire fucking story, the first arc, essentially they paint the Americans as anti-Japanese. Which is fucking stupid, because I'm sorry, America would have split more than America and Kaiserreich, okay? We would... Jesus Christ, there's actually a pretty good setup there for you assholes. To the fanfiction authors, take the concept and actually fucking roll with it. A world where, like, a virus breaks out and men are now less than women, and because of this crisis, the United States basically breaks apart and balkanizes and basically turns into fucking Kaiserreich. Fucking go with that. But it gets worse. It gets so much fucking worse. Because the main, spoilers by the way, the main fucking perpetrators of this shit is basically three crazy chicks known as the Elder, the Young, and the One, the Mature. Basically these three bitches, one of them looking like a fucking gray stereotype, like Jesus Christ. And it gets even worse. It gets even fucking worse. Because, no joke, their whole plan to basically make sure that the human species doesn't die out is to literally clone women via their ovaries by using a fucking H.R. Giger-inspired ovary chamber that would make even the alien queen look at them like they were fucking stupid.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
If you wanted to go this route, why not just make them futanari? You know, fucking she-males? Just saying? If you wanted to go that route of basically wiping out men, but making sure that the human species kind of goes on, why not make a subspecies of women that are basically chicks with dicks? It just... I need a fidget. I need something to fidget with. I need something to fidget with. I need a fidget pistol. I need a fidget pistol. I need my fidget pistol. I need my fidget pistol right now. I need my fidget pistol. Getting back on point. That's just one of the batshit insane things that happen in the story. The second one is that literally Gaia herself, Mother Earth, a literal, a Greenpeace type thing, or a bunch of fucking hippies with guns, which I know is a freaking just, yeah, that's not, those two things should not go together. Yeah, no, it does. And let me tell you right now, folks, this shit, their whole thing is basically, I'm not even joking on this, folks. I cannot fucking... Their whole fucking reasoning for creating their group is because they believe that Mother Earth is punishing mankind, and that's the reason why the virus came to be. Because they strayed from the path they were supposed to be.
What the fuck?
Even worse. Even worse. The one guy that's with them literally becomes imbued by Mother Earth's spirit, and he becomes a raging, breeding bull. A literal stud horse so hopped up on fucking wanting to impregnate women that they literally hold a ceremony where only the virgins are given to him, the purest of women are given to him, that he impregnates.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
Finally, they're militant. They have guns. Mostly Kalashnikovs and RPGs. No stingers, by the way, just mostly Kalashnikovs and RPGs, which kind of goes against the whole thing, but you know what? Fuck it, I just want to get through this. I just want to get fucking through this, okay? The shit that comes after. The shit that comes after is what really kind of pisses me off a little bit, because again, wasted goddamn potential. Because now the group has to gallivant off to the rest of the fucking world to kind of try and find a cure. They stop off in communist China, where they're confined by sexy Chinese communist soldiers, which I don't know if I should be aroused by, or scared by, or fear by. Fear about her? Scaroused? Basically what I'm trying to say is it's literally a all-female Chinese Communist Party. And then they go to basically Eastern Europe, where they literally come across, of course, another nation that has been trying to find a cure, is not really an ally with the United Women's, and it's just... I have to point this out real quick. Do none of these bitches have nukes? Do none of these bitches have nukes? Like, at all? Has no one decided to basically threaten nuclear war? Has no one basically decided to say, hey, you want to fuck with my fucking nation? We still got our fucking ICBMs. We will happily use them. We still have the codes. Are you telling me no one has that at all? I mean, I know Japan doesn't, but what about the rest of the fucking world? And then, basically, the United Women attack by literally crossing the border and entering their airspace. Which, I'm just going to point this out now. You're telling me that this nation didn't have a standing military. This nation didn't have a proper fucking military. Because, here's the thing. Back to why the last man, the world still had standing militaries. All female personnel basically were activated to help defend their borders. Israel still had a proper fucking military, and even sent out fucking agents to go after the guy. They still conducted military operations, for fuck's sake. I mean, for God's sakes, people! Just... Go to your happy place. 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 And the end of the first arc, the women are exposed, everyone knows the truth, and one dude basically becomes the president of Japan. He has a harem of women, and he's literally fucking like no fucking tomorrow, even though he loves one chick that basically is holding his child. Now here's the thing, folks, this is where it gets even more insane and more unbelievable, because last time I checked, the American people do not like being deceived by the federal government. And let's just suspend our disbelief here as a second as Americans and those who know Americans that, okay, we went ahead with this. We went ahead with this. The moment that shit comes out, America becomes balkanized. Or at least in this case, everyone arms the fuck up and basically does what we do thanks to the Second fucking Amendment. We'd be pulling an Athens, Tennessee electric boogaloo. We would literally be marching on the headquarters of the United Women, and we'd be basically busting down the doors and literally pulling some fucking Revolutionary War shit. Okay? But no. That would not do at all for the author who wants to distract us with titties. And then we get introduced to more characters, and that's basically just all this other bullshit here. And then it's where it just gets even stupider. Because the main heads of it basically, I'm not even fucking joking. The main heads of this literally are hiding off somewhere, basically maybe Brazil or fucking Argentina like the Nazis. Somewhere basically, and waiting for their right moment to do, which they basically create another sect, a terrorist organization that literally are fucking suicide bombers who literally scream at the top of their lungs, "Woo!" before detonating bombs, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is stupid! This is stupid! 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 Stupid!
When the fuck did you want me to take you fucking seriously? Because in the later half of this fucking manga, it starts getting philosophical about the fact of, oh, men are the reason why the world is the way it was. Men were the reason why we had to do what we had to do. No. No, it's not. No, we're not. Y'all just a bunch of crazy bitches. You were literally a bunch of crazy bitches who basically decide to literally try and kill the human fucking race. I'm sorry. Cloning technology, while yes, presenting this story as actually something right away in advance, will not help sustain the human fucking race. Because the gene pool is going to dry up pretty goddamn quickly to the point that no, there is no sustainable way to actually help the human race. There is no sustainable way to actually help prevent the human race from basically going extinct. From generation upon generation of fucking inbreeding to the point that it's going to be goddamn dead. We will be destroyed, we'll be dead. There will be nothing saving the human race except for actual new D and goddamn A to enter into the fucking gene pool, you stupid fucking...
Why? 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 Why, oh God, fucking...
Back on track with the plot. In most literal fucking sense, this stupid thing gets stupider. Because the reason that the virus became the way it is, why one of the characters is the way she is because of stupid MK Ultra bullshit brainwashing. Is because one of the women literally decided to blackmail a CIA biological researcher to make the virus.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Which, again, I'd like to point the fuck out that the CIA, the NSA, are pretty known for spying on their own. And I'm pretty fucking sure that no matter what kind of bullshit you try to present to them, they're gonna figure out what the fuck you're doing. So all this should never happen in the first place, unless of course the CIA literally was compromised by other dumb, stupid, crazy ass bitches who literally allowed this shit to fucking happen. Not only that, but I'm sorry, the absolute stupid shit that comes with the Japanese side of this stupid thing is that, oh yes, one crazy bitch is literally trying to recreate what Genghis Khan did and literally create a Japanese-oriented, led, ran, controlled fucking world! I am not even fucking joking on this. That is an actual goddamn plot point in this fucking thing. And it all ends with the three main crazy bitches being killed after the one chick who was MK'd Ultra literally has been de-brainwashed by lesbian rape, which I can only assume was what was going on and how they deprogrammed her, because I don't fucking know what to say. I literally have nothing to say outside of how much wasted potential this has. Manga, especially Japanese authors, have literally been able to create really interesting and really cool stories. Really interesting concepts. I mean, Jesus Christ, my guy! You could have created a political thriller with this. I mean, for fuck's sake, when Sliders, not the burger, the actual name, the actual show Sliders, actually tackled this idea back in the fucking 90s with a world where when America and Australia literally went to war with each other and biological weapons were deployed and the male population literally was decimated, they stopped killing each other to basically make sure that the number of men could be repopulated, done up. And now there's political intrigue because of it. Because, hey, look at this. This person here is now on their side. That's an Australian citizen. Oh, we have an American. We'll do a literal freaking Cold War style prisoner swap. And Mexico and Canada are neutral in this, between this war, this Cold War between America and Australia. Just... I need a bigger gun to fidget with. I need a bigger gun to fidget with. I need... Folks, I literally forced myself to read all 123 pages of this fucking thing. And when I told my friends about it, they literally asked if I was okay mentally. I honestly don't know by this point. I don't know if this manga finally broke me or what exactly, but I will say this. This fucking manga is so god-awful, I had to force a friend of mine to read this to try and help me find something I may have missed. And ladies and gentlemen, Mercury has his own thoughts on this thing.
Okay, Al, you wanted me to review this manga, World's End Harem. Well, let's see how bad it could be. Al? This is all I'm going to say. What the fuck did you make me read? I know you've made me read weird things before. But this story it is the most idiotic scheme I have ever heard. The the surprise value, the thing that makes it interesting dies after at least chapter 15 to me, and that was being generous. It it then just was a painfully boring read with kind of exactly what I expected to happen in this subplot, and it's just god god damn it. Okay, so you know that I basically will get ideas from whatever I read. I that's pretty obvious. When I watched Gate, I got started into the Gate franchise. When I got it back when I got into Warhammer, I started making Warhammer stuff. You got me into Worm. I'm in a thing where I'm basically writing just Worm stories now. But reading this, I I cannot get a single fucking idea. This this entire concept is like a black hole for creativity for me. No, it isn't even a black hole. It has made me go back and restart things that I have not done in years just so I can not read this. That is how bad it is. It has revived a dead genre for me, and that is scary. I I don't know what you expect me to do, but after reading 50 chapters of this, I'm not even halfway through, I think. I quite literally just I I quite literally just can't. It you know what? No, I know what I'm gonna do. If you need me, I'm deactivating myself. Zoe, don't reactivate me. This is hell enough. No, 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 you can't force me to review this! But, fuck. Zoe, I told you not to reactivate me. I, I know that you care about me, but I don't want to review this. Oh, why are you so aggressive, angry? Zoe? I will not give you candy if you keep doing this. You will not have that attitude with me, you little gremlin. Fine, fine, fine. This fic is just, well, not even this fic, this manga is just a fucking concept of, and an excuse to draw softcore. It's just an excuse to draw softcore porn with a really dumb plot and even worse execution of ideas, because let's face it, this happens, it is not going to happen like this. Let's fit. Al, I know you've covered the entire plot and given your ideas, or you will be covering, depending on where this placement goes. Instead of doing just like, actually, I can't even think of an idea for this. That's how bad it is. Like, Al, I am impressed that you came up with the Enclave idea. But this this manga, it is a creative black hole. It made me actually decide, you know what? Going outside and and sorting the fucking rocks out of a corn pile was a good idea. It made me want to act. It made me actually get back into writing spicy content. No, I am not going to share any of that information with this on this video. That can fucking die in the shadows. It made me think of literally any other ideas. I swear this is I cannot I cannot get anything from this. It it is something that makes me just I I swear this fucking manga is hell. It lost its interesting factor very quickly. It made me want to write crack. And I've written crack ideas before. It I don't know what I can tell you, but this is not a fic. This is not something that generates any ideas. It it is just it is basically reading this was like being dunked in lemon juice after be, after being covered in paper cuts. With the only thing I can do is drink orange juice after brushing my teeth with mint toothpaste, only to then be rolled around in salt. I it ay, ay, ay. It almost makes me want to try and re-establish world peace through the following: several tons of marmalade, the complete annihilation of California, a paperclip, the re-establishment of the Holy Roman Empire, the French one. Actually, that wasn't even known as the Holy Roman Empire. That got retroactively named the Holy Roman Empire. I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic. And last but not least, several thousand containers of chicken feathers. Do not question my methods. They will work. Also, no one can give Zoe candy, and that's too late. God damn it. Well, time for me to go into hiding. The cat girl missile system has launched. Al, I recommend hiding, because she's going at a good percentage of C. Yes, I'm aware. Okay, well, I am gone. I've been Mercury. I am not happy about this!
This manga had potential. It really did. If it didn't try to be hentai, softcore hentai at that, and I'm talking HBO levels of 90s HBO After Dark levels of softcore hentai, softcore fucking porn, it could have been something. We could have had a political thriller where America is divided by a Kaiserreich style of factions, where instead of, only, 1 or 2 or 5 men have been defrosted, maybe there's a good small handful of men that the nations of the world are trying to gain and get because they want to have more political power, more political pressure, because they have more men than the other nation. A new Cold War has started up between a new neo-NATO bloc against a new re-emerged neo-Soviet style bloc. Japan caught in the middle. Because they have a large contingent of cryogenically frozen males that they are slowly defrosting, and basically America and NATO with the European powers and the Soviets are over here pressuring them to basically release these men. There could have been so much more here, but no. You had to try and make it porn. If you wanted to make it porn, make it fucking hentai. Make it doujinshi. Make it fucking porn. Make it something that was not meant to be sold to the main market. Okay? This shit pisses me off beyond belief as an American. As someone who's read a lot of alternate history, as someone who has researched and actually follows Kaiserreich, this hurts me because of the wasted potential. As someone who has read another better written gender-side fucking comic, this angers me. And if you think I'm going to cover chapter 124 when that comes out, you can go fuck yourselves, okay? I don't care how much fucking money you pay me. I don't care how much fucking money you donate. I am not reviewing chapter 124 of World's End Harem. But there is a silver lining to this. Ladies and gentlemen, the author actually wrote a fantasy version of this that actually makes much more sense. And I'm not even joking on that. The fact that a fantasy version of this idea actually makes a lot more fucking sense than whatever the fuck we have here speaks volumes about this idea about a male lead actually having a harem of women and actually being really good at what he does and basically waifuing them up because his bodily fluids literally empowers them. I am not even joking, that is the actual fucking thing from World's End Harem Fantasy. But, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I've been AirsoftAL. And I'm going to turn off this camera and I'm going to let out my frustration and anger on Delta Force. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and welcome to 2025. Hopefully I don't have to review any more horrible fucking things for the rest of the year. Who the fuck am I kidding? Of course I am. Thank God I've got my nicotine. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen. And don't read this fucking manga. To my fanfiction authors out there and those who actually write, take what I have said today. Take my pitch video I did on this and please make something of it. Take this and make it better. I am begging you.